guys, I'm Mark from Alba Constrictors and welcome to our second video. Today I thought I would start taking you through a few of our collection, the pairings we've done with them before and our future plans for them. We'll let you see both parents and things like that. But first I would like to thank you all for all the messages of encouragement and all the positivity I got in the last video. So thank you very much for that. One of the things that we wanted to do was have a super form of all the morphs that we could, so that we were guaranteed to get that one gene into everything that we done. And this here is our butter het albino female. She laid a clutch for us this year and we really smashed the odds. We had 2 albinos, we had 1 bell, and we had an albino super lesser, which if it was Mojave would be called the cherry bomb. So really pleased with her this year. This wee guy here is one of the albino babies. He's absolutely stunning, and I don't know, I'm probably going to end up holding him back because I hold back nearly everything. I absolutely love that peach spot on his head and the wee peach dots along his dorsal. Come on, wee guy. As I says, we really smashed the odds with this clutch and I'm over the moon. This wee girl here is the wee bell. She's not in much of a mood for making an appearance, but I think we're definitely going to keep her. She's a wee cracker. Oh, there we go. I love the wee blue eyes. I think there's always something about just a pure white snake. It's absolutely gorgeous. As I say, I'm over the moon. I couldn't have asked for better odds with this clutch. I think we might actually repeat the same breeding next year. This wee girl here is the super lesser albino. She again is absolutely stunning, but she's quite lucky to be here. She's had her second meal yesterday as well, when I noticed that the back end of her tail was really swollen. So on investigation it ended up being an impaction, which had to be massaged until she cleared it. It took a bit of persuasion, but we managed, and she's looking a lot healthier and happier today. I love those pink eyes on her and the pure white snake again. I'm not sure if we're going to keep her back as we've already got one. We'll see. As I said, I really love the dark genes, and this here is one of my favourites. This is Pudding, or Cinnamon. She was sold to us as a possible het pied, and I mean, even on the front I put it as a possible because there's always that wee kind of niggle, is she not? But thankfully she actually proved out to be het pied as well. She is just a fantastic wee animal. She eats like a machine and she actually seems to enjoy being out and about, which is more than you can say about most snakes. She's done 2 clutches for us now. The first clutch, or the first year, we actually put her to a Pistavi male, and she gave us 2 Savannah pewters that were absolutely out of this world. I've still got one of the females as a holdback, I'll show you in just a minute. And then this year she went to a pied male and proved out for us. I mean, I was actually dancing up and down the incubator room. I was that happy. But aye, she's an absolutely cracking animal, and one that I'm very happy I've got. I love that almost full stripe on her. Oh, I can see she's got a wee bit of stuck shed there on her neck. We'll not be long in getting that off with a wee bath for her. But as I say, she is absolutely gorgeous. And one of the favourite snakes that I've got. On the first clutch, as I say, she gave us 2 Savannah pewters. She also gave us a Mojave and some normals. We have kept one of the Savannah pewters and one of the Mojaves, and the Mojave even. And they're growing up in the racks just now. I'll give you a wee look. This girl was one of the Savannah pewters that came from Pudding in the first year. And she looked relatively normal Savannah pewter to start with, but with every shed she's just getting more and more different. And I'm just absolutely amazed with her. I mean, look at the colours on her, and that ringer as well. Every time she sheds, she gets more yellow in there. She's absolutely stunning. I'll bring her up onto the table and let you have a look. This wee girl is absolutely phenomenal. It's just unbelievable. See the yellows that just keep on coming in on her. That beautiful wee head of hers as well. You can just see the yellow on the camera. And as you can see, she's growing like a weed. We weighed her today. I had a friend coming up and we weighed her, and she's nearly 900 grams already. I think she was definitely my favourite from all the hatchlings last year. She's absolutely cracking. She's actually, like her mum, quite happy just to be touched and handled. Unlike her siblings from this year, who are absolute firecrackers and try to light me up every time I go near them. She's just a beautiful wee girl. And I think, I mean, because her mum proved it, I think she's going to actually prove it as well, which is going to be amazing. So she'll definitely be in her breeding plans in years to come. This here is Spud. He's our Pistavi male. There he is. He says, no, I don't think I'm going to stay there. He's a cracker. He's a lovely wee boy. He's proven several times over now. I think at some point this year I will actually get him onto Morph Market, unless he already is, and he can go to his new home. He just doesn't want to sit still today. He wants to get out and explore. He's a wee cracker. He's one of these ones with a wee cheeky character. This wee girl is one of this year's clutch. She was from a pied male. She's got a cracker of a ringer on her. She's not in the mood just now because she's gone into shed, and as I says earlier on, she's an absolute firecracker. She just wants to light you up every time you go near her. But she's absolutely stunning, and she's got more of a dorsal stripe than her mother had. She's a beautiful wee thing. And actually playing really well just now. Usually she'd have struck quite a few times by now. Her and her brother will be on Morph Market at some point. She's well over 100 grams already. She's eating like you wouldn't believe. I'll put a picture of the entire clutch in. We got one visual pied out it, and that was enough for me. I was jumping up and down for joy. This guy is the pied male. He was the dad. He's an absolute cracker as well. I love the fact that he's got a lot of pattern there. You know, I feel that there's certain morphs that look good with high white, but if it's just a standard pied, I think I prefer it with some pattern in it. He's a cracking guy. We've got big plans for him this year, so we're just giving him some quiet time and a lot of food now to make sure he's got the strength he needs. We'll give him a rest for a week in between and make sure he's eating and not getting stressed. Another gene that we were working with last year was banana. Now, strangely enough, it's something I've not worked with, and I've been doing it for quite a few years now. So last year was the first we'd worked with banana. I was always of the opinion, seeing them online, that I liked the low speckling. And when we got him, he was actually very few black dots on him. But as he's got bigger, he's got a lot more on him. He was another one that was sold to us as het pied. So, you know, I've got a clutch in the incubator just now. We put him to a het pied female just to try and prove him out. So we've got 7 eggs cooking just now that should be ready in about a month. We also put him to Lady, our normal female, this year because he was sold to us as a female maker. And thankfully he's actually proved out, because we got 7 clutch, and out of that clutch there was 3 bananas. 2 of those were females and 1 male. So I'm quite happy with that. I think we'll certainly be keeping one of the females back. I'll show you those in just a minute. They're no long hatched out, just a few weeks, and they're starting to eat quite well. They've shed out and they're quite happy with things. The thing that struck me though is when they're first hatched, they're actually a lot more orange than this guy is. And as they get older, they must lighten out like the lessers do. But anyway, I will give you a wee look at the hatchlings. This here is one of the female bananas. She's a lovely wee thing. I don't think the camera's actually picking up just how orange she is. But looking at her, I just wonder why I've not worked with a banana for so long. She's absolutely gorgeous. I think it's just starting to pick up a wee bit of orange on her dorsal now. And they were actually quite big in the eggs. I mean, she's only hatched 2 weeks now, and she's well over 100 grams already. And she seems to have got herself in a knot. But she is a beautiful wee creature. I'm not sure which female I'm going to keep, but I'm certainly going to keep one. This one here is the other wee female. She's actually quite a lot oranger. I got asked if there was anything else in them, but it was just a banana possible het pied to a normal. She's a wee cracker though. Just trying to get this camera to focus and pick up all the orange in her. Aye, I think I'm only going to be able to keep one. The other female and the male will go into morph market at some point. Since my last video, guys, I've had quite a few people asking me about morph market and what I've got up. And what I'll say is I'm the world's worst for actually putting animals up. I've got animals here for last year that I'm still meaning to put up, but because I work full time and I just forget. So at some point I will get my morph market sorted out. But this wee girl is absolutely gorgeous. And this wee guy that my son's got here, he's the wee male, but he'll be a female maker. He's actually phenomenal with food. He's first go every time. He hasn't missed a meal. So aye, for to say that I've never worked with banana, I think I'm definitely addicted now. And there will certainly be a lot more work done with the banana gene. There we go, guys, there are a few of your snakes. I've got a lot more to show you, but I'll do that over the coming weeks. Let me know what you think about this video. It's a wee bit more informal than I've seen on a lot of other channels. And halfway through I switched from a big camera that I'm really not used to yet to the phone. The phone seems a lot easier for me. So let me know what you think, guys, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.